man. How's everybody doing tonight, man? On a freaking Tuesday, man. No, what the hell's today? Sunday. What the fuck am I smoking? How's everybody doing tonight, man? All these damn games, man. What a roller coaster that game was, man. Buffalo, Miami, man. Like we all said last night, we all had a feeling Buffalo was gonna win that game. Miami freaking ended up both quarterbacks played like shit, honestly. Both of them. Both quarterbacks really play like shit tonight, man. I think both of them had what, like two or three interceptions. That final interception with Tua Tagovailoa was terrible. Also, Josh Allen has some pretty bad interceptions in the red zone. How about toward the end of the half, literally running out of time and couldn't even get a field goal? Pendejo face. I don't know these two teams how far they're gonna go in the playoffs, man. I think like quarterbacks overall took a step back this year, like especially like fucking Justin Herbert, Josh Allen, and Jalen Hurts. They took a huge step back this year. Even Mahomes, but at least Mahomes didn't have receivers. But I don't know what happened this year to the fucking to these quarterbacks, man. It was a down year. Like receivers actually had good years, but quarterbacks had down years. Outside of Lamar Jackson and maybe C.J. Stroud, I don't really, Joe Burrow got hurt, Aaron Rodgers got hurt, and then freaking Patrick Mahomes didn't have any freaking receivers. Jalen Hurts had a bad year. Josh Allen had a bad year. Justin Herbert had a terrible year. Down year for quarterbacks this year. I don't know what the hell happens to quarterbacks, but a lot of quarterbacks instead of getting better got worse this year. Especially like I said, Herbert, Josh Allen, and Jalen Hurts. Especially those three. I don't know what the hell's going on, man. I honestly don't, man. Jesus Christ, man. But yeah, it was a fun game, man. I think the momentum switcher was Miami, man, for them when the Buffalo guy returned the kick, and I believe he tied the game 14-14. That was a momentum switcher. Because I think Miami felt pretty confident, that all they can score, either we intercepted or they flat out don't know what the hell they're doing in the red zone. But once they tied it 14-14, it seemed like Buffalo finally got some confidence. Okay, it's tied 14-14. They were able to get that third touchdown, made it 21-14, and that was the final score. Miami got that final possession right, but Tua Tagovailoa, same thing. That interception was terrible, man. I really thought there was a chance they were going to tie that game up and go to overtime. But yeah, like I said, it was more of a defensive game. It seemed like both quarterbacks, both Tua Tagovailoa and Josh Allen, played really bad tonight, man. I really don't know what the hell happened. Let me look at the stats here, but it looked horrendous, man. Let's see. Let's look at here at the fucking stats here, but it looked terrible, man. For freaking for let's see here. Let's see here. Fucking where the fuck's this game at? Here it is. Fucking Josh Allen, two interceptions. I think he had a fumble as well. But he did it through for 359, and he also ran for 67. Stephon Diggs had seven catches for 87 yards. And I see Tua Tagovailoa had two interceptions as well. I think one was the Hail Mary, the other one was the final play of the game. So two interceptions for Tua Tagovailoa as well. He only threw for 173. Terrible tweet. I know a lot of Miami fans were pissed off. They were calling for like a trade for maybe Drake May or something, or they were pissed off at Tua Tagovailoa. He had a shitty ass game tonight. Like I said, 173, two interceptions. They couldn't run really the ball either without Raheem Morris. Tyreek Hill had 7 catches, 82 yards, 1 touchdown. But a lot of drop passes as well by Tyreek Hill. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. This game, you thought it was gonna be a fucking offensive game. Tua Tagovailoa, Josh Allen going head to head, and it looked pretty bad, man. Like I said, combining, I think overall there was like maybe 4 or 5 turnovers by both quarterbacks, man. It was flat out horrendous, man. Terrible performance. At least Josh Allen put up numbers, 359. throwing, and then 67 running. Where fucking Tua Tagovailoa couldn't even throw for fucking 200 yards, man. He didn't even make it to 175. He was flat out terrible with Tua Tagovailoa, man. Absolutely horrendous, man. I don't know what the future holds. My guess is, I mean, they're not going to overreact. Let's see what happens. They did make the playoffs. I think they're playing Kansas City in the first round. So we'll see how that goes. They have a chance to win that game due to the fact that Kansas City doesn't really have weapons outside of Travis Kelce. So they do have a chance to win that game. So, we'll see how that game goes for Miami next week. The Tua Tagovailoa, man, if he has another bad game next week and they get eliminated by Kansas City, there's going to be a lot of questions about Tua Tagovailoa's future in Miami. But I do expect them to come back to Miami just because they did have a great season. But he got to at least go out fighting like a champion next week if he does get eliminated. That's Tua Tagovailoa, because this was a terrible performance by him. Horrendous. Only 14 points. You throw 2 interceptions, especially the final game interception there, pendejo face. So he's going to really have to redeem himself next week in that playoff game versus Kansas City. Otherwise, a lot of people are going to be calling for Tua Tagovailoa not to longer be the franchise quarterback of the Miami Dolphins, man. This is where it counts the most, man. In January, you have got to perform. All season performing, and now here in January, Tua Tagovailoa cannot afford to fall like a lawn chair. He has got to come back and redeem himself next week versus Kansas City. Otherwise, Tua Tagovailoa could be in serious trouble, man. Josh Allen, man, he's so up and down, man. I thought maybe the last few games, ever since they fired Ken Dorsey and Joe Brady took over the offense, I thought they were going to get better. But today he kind of went back to being all wild. Like I said, I think both the interceptions were in the red zone. I believe he also had a fumble. He's just a turnover machine, man. He's like a fucking roller coaster ride. It's fucking Josh Allen, man. He really is. Who knows, man? If they don't get that kick return there at the end, they probably lose this game, man. I don't know. Who knows? But they won it. I think they got Pittsburgh next week. So Buffalo, Pittsburgh, Miami, Kansas City. Baltimore gets the bye week. I think Cleveland, Houston. And there's another one. I don't even know who the hell's the other one. But there is another one. I don't even know. What's up, Fear? Welcome to the show. How you doing? Daniel, I don't know why the hell you keep talking about basketball, buddy. It's football season, buddy. I'm so apologize to you, buddy. But I have no clue what the hell you're talking about on this chat always, man. I'm not going to talk about basketball on a fucking Sunday, man, in January. I'm sorry, Daniel Barry. I'm not a psychologist. My job is to be honest. I'm not into that shit right now. Maybe like on a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we'll talk basketball. But I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about, Daniel Barry. I honestly don't, buddy. I'm so apologize to you, man. Hey, Fernando. Miami's falling apart. Tonight you leave the show. I don't know what to say to you, Fernando. Thank you for showing up here and supporting the show. Sucks your Miami loses 2 games in a row as you leave the show tonight, your final day. Wish you left a winner. I'm so apologize to you, buddy. But I want to take this time to wish you good luck in your future endeavors, Fernando. Thank you for your support, Fernando. Good luck in your future, man. Sorry about your Miami Dolphins. It's okay, buddy. It's just a game of football. Let's just whatever. Let's see what happens, man. Let's see what happens in the playoffs. But yeah. I think what the Rams play Detroit. Dallas plays Green Bay. Tampa Bay plays Philadelphia. What else we got going on, man? I don't even know, man. I got to look at the matchups. Like I said, Cleveland, Houston. Pittsburgh, Buffalo, Miami, Kansas City. It's going to be fun, man. I can't wait, man. I can't wait. No cock. I cannot wait for the playoff next Saturday. We have two games. I believe we have 2 games on Saturday, 3 on Sunday, and 1 on Monday. I believe that's how the format will be for next week. So we'll see how that shit goes next week, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, man, let's see. I mean, the favorites are Baltimore and San Francisco. You know, let's see what happens, right? We'll see what the hell happens. Both Lamar Jackson and Brock Purdy, their final game they played, I believe, was January 31st, and they will probably not play again until January 13, January 14. They're gonna go about 2 to 3 weeks without playing football. We'll see, especially Brock Purdy being a young quarterback. We'll see how that affects them, if any. So that should be interesting to see what happens. I know some people are already jumping ahead, saying that well, I think somebody said Dallas is gonna beat San Francisco in the NFC Championship game. That's going 2 ahead, and it's coming from that one guy who said Kansas City was gonna go fucking 17-0, and he even put a tattoo back in the summer that Kansas City was gonna go 17-0, and fucking pendejo face, they lost their first game of the season to Detroit. So it's that Nick Wright guy who I think he's like a nerd, but he's not really, that he thinks he's smarter than he is. And yeah, I don't know about him. He got a tattoo in the summer saying Kansas City was going to go 17-0. So I don't know about him. He looks like he's about to cry on Fox when he's on with Colin Cowherd, like a pendejo. I don't know. I think he has Dallas in the Super Bowl or some shit like that. I didn't see his AFC predictions. He only posted his NFC predictions because the NFC predictions came out a lot faster. We had to wait for the AFC because of that Buffalo Miami game. So I don't know what he said for the NFC, but I don't know. He's been saying it since the summer that Dallas was going to maybe make the Super Bowl this year. So we'll see. What's up, Cowboy Factory? How you doing, buddy? Welcome to the show. How you doing, Cowboys Factory? Yeah, Fear leaves tonight. Like I said, I wish him good luck in his future endeavors. Good luck with the Miami Dolphins. They leave on a shitty-ass note. I think they lost their final 2 games of the season to Buffalo and Baltimore. Wish you better luck in the playoffs, Fear. I really do, man. Tua Tagovailoa looks like shit tonight. 2 interceptions, only 173 throw-in. A lot of people are calling for Miami to trade up in the draft and get a guy like Drake May. I think they're exaggerating, but there is some pressure on Tua Tagovailoa to at least for sure put up a much better performance next week when they play Kansas City. Because if he once again stings up the joint versus Kansas City, people are going to start calling for Tua Tagovailoa to be shit towel out of Miami. I'm going to be working, but I will remember. Hey, Fernando, I'm a man. You're a man. You don't need to remember me, man. We're a man in here. I appreciate you supporting me. But yeah, man, good luck in your work and your future endeavors, man. And yeah, man, maybe you can watch when you have time, at least the replay of the streams and leave a comment or something. We'll see what the hell happens here. Yeah, I mean, I appreciate your support to me throughout the years, Fear. I believe you've been here since like 2019, so I do appreciate it, man. And it's your final night here tonight, man. Good thing they lost to Bills, Steelers, and Texans. Who? Good thing they lost to Bills, Steelers, and Texans. Who did? Who lost to those teams? Oh man, I'm a little bit uncomfortable tonight. Maybe I should do a fucking standing up. I don't know. Oh, but I gotta put my charger's not even. Yeah, man. Hopefully we can get more people in here tonight. One day we will be in ESPN or Fox Sports in the live, and I am saying Jaguars loss helped those teams. Yup. That was another terrible game, right, by Trevor Lawrence. Doug Peterson, I don't know if he can develop quarterbacks. He's having some of the same problems he had in Philadelphia with Carson Wentz. He's having those same problems with the Jaguars with Trevor Lawrence. I don't know about Doug Peterson when it comes to developing young quarterbacks in this league. Texans clinch division and Bills with Steelers. Yeah, exactly. Yep, you're right, Cowboy. You're right. Thank you, Fear. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Former Philly Eagles coach, all lost. Yeah. Yep. And now that's another name they're calling for to get shit canned, Nick Sirianni. They're saying that if the Tampa Bay beats the hell out of Philadelphia next week, that Nick Sirianni could also be fired. Yeah, Sean McDermott, yeah. Former defensive coordinator of the Philadelphia Eagles. Sean McDermott? You gotta say last names, Cowboy. You can't say first names, dude. Yeah, Fear. Not looking good for you, man. Don't really have any momentum going to the playoffs, to the Miami Dolphins. Some of the Eagles fans I know don't even care about Bucs game on Monday. Yeah, man. I know a lot of people were saying, yeah, we don't give a shit anymore. Tua Tagovailoa. Yeah, only 173 with 2 interceptions. Final throw was an interception. Not a good game for Tua Tagovailoa. Yes, it was McDermott. My bad. Forgot. Yeah. McVay didn't coach the Eagles. I thought it was the Commanders. I thought he wasn't he the offensive coordinator of the Commanders. I don't think he ever coached in Philadelphia. There's Sean McVay. Yeah, I mean, the Philadelphia Eagles, man, I don't know. Jalen Hurts was laughing and smiling on the sideline a little bit, I saw. I don't even know if he cares anymore. Tua threw that interception to Chase Claypool. The play, yeah, it was terrible, man. Yeah, Tua Tagovailoa is playing terrible. Yeah, Sean McVay was with, the Commanders, yep. Yeah, he wasn't with Philadelphia. He was with Washington Commanders. Yeah, but we'll see, man. The favorites are Baltimore and San Francisco. But we'll see what the hell happens. We will see what the hell happens, man. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say, man. That punt return helped Bills win. It seemed like Dolphins. Yeah, exactly. They couldn't score in the red zone. Interception, ran out of time before halftime. And yeah, that was a momentum switcher, that kick return for a touchdown. It was. Nah, man, I don't know. Philadelphia, I don't know, man. Philadelphia and Miami are in the same position. Now, Miami is not as bad as Philadelphia, but they both have terrible momentum going into the playoffs. Tua isn't going to Philly Eagles. They just, no. No, Jalen Hurts is going to stay there probably. I think Philadelphia, offensively, they're not that bad, I don't think. I think they have to maybe get younger on the offensive line and get maybe more running backs. What they really got to look at is the defense. That's where they're probably going to have to focus in on the draft and free agency on tying up that defense, especially that back unit. That back four. However, I do think Dolphins and Jaguars have interesting decisions to make about paying their quarterback the big money. Yeah, Trevor Lawrence, what is this, year 3? And he once again misses the playoffs. Hurts to Dolphins in 20... No. That would be stupid, Fernando. That would be stupid. No. No, you could draft a quarterback in the draft, but you're going to have to trade up maybe. I don't know. What about that Jake Brownie guy? Is anybody going to want him? He put up another good numbers here tonight versus Cleveland. Unfortunately for them, I think all the vets call it quits after... Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna have to like maybe go through like. Oh my god, who the fuck is texting me? Oh my lord. Um, yeah, Philadelphia's gonna maybe not rebuild, but at least retool a little bit, get a little bit younger on the offensive line, and possibly have to do a lot of changes on the defensive side. Like Jason Kelsey, Brendan Graham, Fletcher Cox. Yeah, and I think Lance might retire too, Lance Johnson. I think Jake Browning stays with Bengals. You think so? Okay. What about Gardner Minshew? Although I was a big fan of Gardner Minshew until last night. He had that terrible throw, but I don't know. I don't know, man. Hopefully, I don't upset your dad. What game could I have gone? Hopefully, I didn't upset your dad. That game could have. Oh no, it's my uncle Miguelito. He's a Miami fan. He's a Miami fan. What's up, Kobe? Welcome to the show. How you doing, Kobe? Yeah, I ended up going with Miami on his pick'em list. I didn't want to get into an argument, but I had a feeling Buffalo was gonna win. What I'm starting to figure out is like when it comes to the lines, when it's like above 3, that means they really think the favorite's gonna win. When the line is -3, it means they think the underdog has a chance to win. That's what I'm starting to realize. Because today the line was 4 for Buffalo. And then yesterday the line was only like 1 for Houston. So that's when you have to really focus on the underdog, when the line is 3 or less. And when it's like 4, 5 or more, then you have to focus more on the favorite. I ate pork and beans today, but at least better pick. Yeah. You might as well lose your final game of the season if you're not going to the playoffs. Defense of Miami is very good. They are the first stopping to Josh Allen with the tush push. That's interesting to put. They were doing the tush push a lot tonight. Cowboys beat Commanders, but all that matters is what they do in the playoffs starting. Yeah, you guys play your starters a long time. I was surprised how long you left your starters. Pendejo face of the day is Lawrence or Tua. Both of them, along with Shane Stashing probably, we're not running the ball on 4th and 1. It goes to Trevor, Colby. At least Tua is in playoffs. Exactly. Yeah, did you see that? One of the WWE accounts was making fun of the Jaguars because they were selling tickets like about 3 weeks ago for the playoffs, and they did some. It wasn't like the main account. It was like one of like, was it the Fox, like WWM Fox or some shit like that? They said something. They were making fun of them for not making the playoffs. Yeah. It was the WWM Fox account. Yeah, I saw that. In terms of playoff games, Chiefs, Dolphins with Hill going back to Kansas City will only be streaming on Peacock Network. That should have Bucks and Eagles games so Philly fans can get it over with. Only a miracleist can. Yeah, a lot of people thought it was going to be that one. But this is the thing. They were going to put a good game on. Otherwise, people are not going to want to pay for Peacock. They're not going to pay for it if you put a shitty-ass game on. So they had to put on a good game on. If they put on a shitty game, people are just not going to give a shit about paying $10. WWE on Fox is going to be going away because SmackDown leaving, yeah. Maybe that's why they did it, because they only have a few more months left. Yeah, a lot of people have been complaining about how lately they're doing a lot of commercials on SmackDown, and they're tired of Fox. Between them being super strict and doing all commercials, I think they right away after that triple threat match started between LA Knight, AJ Styles, and Randy Orton, like 3 minutes into it, they did a commercial. People were pissed off on Twitter. Are you ready for Denver Broncos offseason, Kobe? Yeah. I'm sure he's interested to see what they do with the quarterback position more than anything. Probably focus on other teams like Nuggets, right? Yeah, Nuggets might have a chance, man. I don't know if you know. I think Boston's the only team that's in your way of repeating low key the Celtics. Milwaukee doesn't get look. Milwaukee, I think Milwaukee fucked up by firing Mike Budenholzer. 12th pick. All right, you can get one of these quarterbacks. We'll see. Still gonna enjoy NFL playoffs. Exactly. He's gonna watch the playoffs. Yeah, man. Daniel Barry comes on here and he types. I'm like, Daniel, it's a Sunday in January. I get a little bit frustrated with Daniel, but I think he laughed. I think he didn't even realize that I got pissed at him. No, neither are the Thunder. I think the only team that's gonna stop you from repeating are the Celtics. Los Fernando's in Spanish. Hold on. Many is many. What the many? Mickey Mouse. Underrated Mavericks won, but anyway. Oh yeah, Minnesota. Yeah, they don't have experience. Hold on, this is in Spanish. Let's see if I can read this. I can speak Spanish and like what do you say? Understand it, but I didn't go to school in Mexico, so I don't know how to read. Let me see if I can read this. Los extrañaré. Fernando, mis amigos, más que mis amigos, son mis hermanos. Trabajo, eso es trabajo. No me podré desvelar más, lo lamento mucho. Fernando says, and I quote in Spanish, I will miss you, my friends. You are more than my friends. You are my brothers. Job is a job. I can no longer stay up late. I hate this so much. Fernando, gracias, way. Thank you, Fernando. We're gonna miss you too. I am so apologize, guys. I don't know. I that took forever, but I think I did a good job reading it. Daniel said we own Clippers, but he should have said what team is. Yeah, I was scratching my ass and I don't even have Androids. I'm like, Daniel, we're in NFL mode. Yes, we will miss you too, Fear. We will miss you too, man. Good luck at your job, man. Good luck at your job. Honestly, man. Good luck at your job. It was an honor for me, Fear. No cock, man. No cock. Exactly. Job more important. I feel your pain. Is there any way we can get a hold of you? Yeah, good luck to you, Fear. Good luck to you, man. Good luck in your future endeavors, Fear. Oh, by the way, guys, they're taking my studio away. My mom wants to put a guest room, so I don't know what the hell's gonna happen to this. Well, I think I'm just gonna be like a pendejo, like in the hallway, like they're gonna take my computer, and put it like in the hallway or something. I don't know. I'm gonna be like in a custodian club. I know London is happy that Cowboys won. Don't know if he will go. You can send the studio to me. Yeah, my parents were like, we're sorry, but we got to get a guest room in there. Yeah, so I'm still going to do the show, but it's going to be like a little bit more like, how do you say it? Like, not as professional anymore. To me, you're Spanish. Fernando, I can understand Spanish. I can speak Spanish. I don't know how to read it sometimes or write it because I didn't go to school in Mexico. So that sometimes I struggle, but my uncles and my aunts do like text me, message me in Spanish. So that's how I practice it. But I don't dominate like the writing and the reading part as much as I do the speaking. It doesn't have to be professional if it's this late at night. Realize you getting on with Larry. No, that's over with, man. No, I don't even know if Larry Memorabilia is still on the sports community. He might have left. I haven't seen that guy since like the summer. It is fine. It just made me remember the tournament we did for picks. Yeah. Yeah, man. I'm so apologize. But yeah, I'm still gonna do the show, but it's gonna be more like this, and I don't know. Maybe I'll get a new T-shirt or something. I don't need a green screen, so maybe I'll get a new shirt. Oh, I don't have Discord. Well, I use it, but we use that for like wrestling sometimes. Since like a lot of people don't have the Peacock and they have the pay-per-views on Peacock. But other than that, we don't really use Peacock. We don't use like the typing thing. We just go on the voice chat and I put share screen and show my camera so people can watch Peacock on Bereco. Hold on. Fernando typed in Spanish again. I am so apologize. Let me see if I can type it. Let me see if I can. Bareco, Factor, and Carlos, Esquinca, goodbye. Hey, Fear. Goodbye to you, buddy. I'm just grateful we can still. Exactly, cowboy. Anyway, I want to respect your time since it is usually the. Yeah, we might have to get off soon. What time is it? Let's go maybe another 5 minutes, maybe. Another 5 minutes. Have a great rest of your... Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow for Washington and Michigan after that game's over. Tomorrow, though, I do have to be kind of strict because I do have to do my a lot of stuff tomorrow since it's Monday. So tomorrow I'm only going to be on for like probably 30 minutes for sure. Like Tuesdays, I don't even know. Don't cry, please, because I'm not crying, Fear. I'm a man. I'm a macho man. I don't cry, buddy. I eat my pork and beans, man. I'm not the Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle. Yeah, my father was pissed off at the Bears. He said that Justin Fields is a pendejo, and he said they got to move on from him. They got to get Caleb Williams. He's like, this guy's terrible. They got to take the quarterback. They got to stop missing out. They missed out on fucking Mahomes, Watson. Last year they missed out on Stroud. They got to make sure they get Williams. Macho. I want to be a macho man. Yeah, I told Giovanni, man. I'm like, they're gonna win, man, and he didn't want to accept it. He wanted the fucking Bears to win. I told you, Giovanni. Yeah, I heard Atlanta might want him. Oh, they already fired Arthur Smith. They announced it a little bit ago that Arthur Smith has been fired by the Atlanta Falcons. Pendejo face for Arthur Smith because he had a show with the Pat McAfee every Friday. And now I think they're gonna fire him from the Pat McAfee show too. I don't know how it goes. You have to put the lyrics. I don't know how to sing it. Yeah, Arthur Smith got fired. Whoever thinks Justin Fields should leave is straight up delusional. Coaching is the problem. Well, you guys keep hiring defensive-minded coaches. Outside of McNaghy, you got to hire offensive-minded coach. You got to maybe hire Ben Johnson or from the Detroit or the guy from Houston or maybe even the guy from I don't know. Yeah, he got pissed off. They did a fake kneel down and then they scored. And then Dennis Allen was like, yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened. I'm so apologize to you. You're right. And then he apologized again in the press conference. And then what's his name? Jameis Winston said, yeah, that was us. We overruled the coaching staff. Pendejo face for Jameis Winston. A big hug to you, Fear. Imagine me as offensive coordinator. You should maybe try to like either the Texans offensive coordinator or the Detroit offensive coordinator. One of those guys. I feel those two should be the hottest because I'm assuming the Chargers are going to go after Harbaugh. So I think these other teams got to focus more on guys like the offensive coordinator from Houston and the one from Detroit. They are. What's his name? Matt Flutz. They're gonna keep him. They loved, and he did a little bit. The defense did get a little bit better, especially once they got Josh Sweat. So yeah, I think they're gonna keep him. Matt Flutz. So there's no way we keep Matt Flutz. They already, according to Kobe, saying they're gonna keep him. The Raiders. But the belief is that Jim is not going to leave Michigan unless it's the Chargers because of the quarterback situation. That's what a lot of people are saying. That either he stays in Michigan or goes to the Chargers. Yeah, I don't know if he's lying or not. I would make a change at the coaching if I was the Bears and get rid of Matt Eberflus. What the fuck his name is? You know, Matt Eberflus used to be with Nick Sirianni in Indianapolis when Frank Reich was the coach. I'm not lying. It was announced by Adam Schefter, Ian Rappaport like last week. Yeah, Kobe wouldn't lie. Well, he would have been better with Shane Steichen, but this year he would have sucked ass. This year, the new offensive coordinator was terrible. But yeah, he would have been good with Shane Steichen last year. Eagles are gonna have to. They might fire a lot of the NFL accounts, like the ones that are run by the like JPA and all the ML NFL, were saying that Eagles might have to fire Nick Sirianni. Let's see how they look versus Tampa. If they lose like 30-0 versus Tampa, like 31-7, they might have to fire Nick Sirianni. I really don't see a point in drafting. The thing is that Justin Fields might not be a pocket quarterback at all. That's the problem. Where you know Caleb Williams is a pocket quarterback. Justin Fields has not shown he can be a pocket quarterback. Where Caleb Williams already shown that in college. I think you gotta move on, man. But I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, you guys passed on Mahomes and Watson and CJ Stroud. So I don't know. I think so too. But if it's like 31-7, I think they're gonna fire Nick Sirianni. And they said that Devontae Smith and AJ Brown might both not play. They're both hurt. Should be a good show, man. You saw Triple H invite Shannon Sharp to the WWE. he hasn't shown it because the offensive line is dog shit. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, you guys figure it out. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised because, like I said, you guys have passed on another good quarterbacks. Yeah, Skip Bayless, man. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Triple H, low key, like he trolls a lot because he said he doesn't know anything about football. And now, how the fuck do you now you like this guy be trolling like a motherfucker, man. And now all of a sudden you're inviting Shannon Sharpe to the. Yeah, I mean, yeah, maybe. I mean, we'll see. They talk about Stephen A. Smith as well, but they never done it. I think Nick Khan used to be Stephen A. Smith's agent before he went to the WWE. Yeah, he said, I don't even know anything about football. They said he went to a game with Shawn Michaels once, and he kept asking them, Shawn, I don't know anything. What's that? What's that thing over there? What does a first down mean? But every time a fucking team wins, he congratulates them. And now Shannon Sharpe, all of a sudden, like, what the hell, man? That guy be trolling like a motherfucker. Do you think Triple H actually runs? No, Kobe. I think it's more like he runs his account. But I think he has like somebody like he has. I think he has like a social media manager that like tells him stuff. I think maybe I don't know because remember he does the meme. Remember they do that meme of him getting interrupted, and then he did it with the Judgment Day with Dominic. So I think my guess is he has like a social media manager that tells him everything. I don't know. I don't know if the social media manager runs it or not, but he tells them like everything that Chris Jericho said it once on a podcast. He's like WWE most likely has a social media manager, and they keep him on the loop of everything that's said in social media. Yeah, Tony lives on Twitter. You saw the Young Bucks, the wife left the company. She was an executive and she left the company because she pissed off at the way the Young Bucks have been treated ever since Brawl Out with CM Punk. But yeah, that's my guess that Triple H has a social media manager. And they tell him what's going on Twitter. Yeah, mofo, I can't wait. Let's see if San Francisco, Baltimore, if we have a surprise. I'm starting to think somebody's not gonna make it out of those two. I'm starting to think one of those guys is not going to make it, man. Maybe San Francisco because Brock Purdy doesn't have the experience to like not play for 2 to 3 weeks. Gio said Triple H F ham over what? What? I'm going with Rams, Eagles, and Cowboys for NFC. Wait. You got... Wait, Cowboys play Packers, yes. Bills play Pittsburgh, yes. Dolphins play Kansas City, okay, because of the wide receiver situation. Texans play Cleveland, yeah, because I mean Stroud. I can see... The Eagles one, you think Eagles are going to beat Tampa? Well, Tampa sucks. They only put 9 points up, but damn, they were losing like 23-0 versus the Giants.
I don't know. The Rams, they play Detroit. Oh, that would be an upset for sure. I'm excited for Rams, Detroit. Yeah, man, that should be a good game. Yeah, especially on Monday night, so that helps the Eagles. I don't know how bad the injuries are for A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith, though. Texans and Browns will end in controversy. Yeah, we'll see. That's, man, Mofo's usually right though too. I can't trust the offense. They can't beat. The problem is the Chiefs are not that good this year. Outside of Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes, they do have a good defense though. The only threat for the Ravens are the Browns and Bills. Yeah, that a lot of people were saying that the Browns could beat the Ravens in the second round because of the defense, and it's the third time they would play. Refs always on Chiefs side. Yeah. Imagine the Chiefs find a way to make the fucking AFC Championship game. Jesus Christ. If the Dolphins run the ball efficiently with Mustard and Akana, it's a wrap. Yeah, they got to get Raheem Mustard back. Bills ain't no threat. Josh Allen left. Yeah, Josh Allen's, he's got to clean up. He played horrendous tonight. He got lucky they gave him the momentum with that kick return for a touchdown. He kept even throwing interceptions or fucking... They ran out of time, didn't they, at one point in the second quarter before halftime? Josh Allen has to be like the worst quarterback in the red zone. Jesus Christ. Like pendejo face for him. Bill Belichick, that's what the belief is. He's going to be fired. They're saying that the Commanders might maybe draft either Caleb Williams or Drake May, and they hire Bill Belichick. That's what I heard too. Ron Rivera. But the Bills are the second seed, so it goes to Buffalo. And Pittsburgh's quarterback's terrible. Mason Rudolph, he didn't play that good versus Baltimore, second unit. Unless they go back to Kenny Pickett, which isn't much better either. Yeah, Buffalo should be Pittsburgh. I'm not sure about Miami, Kansas City, but I think for sure Buffalo should be Pittsburgh. Yup, a sprained leg. What's up, Sonic? Welcome to the show. How you doing, Sonic? There, JJ said it could be 2 to 3 weeks, but I don't know if how much information he has. I mean, he probably has a lot of information since it's his brother. Do you think the outcome of the game will determine Jim Harbaugh? Wait. The outcome of which one? Yeah, man, 6 people, man. I predict that Patrick Mahomes will have one of his best seasons next season. Yeah, he might have a redeem himself. Yeah, good for the Rams. JJ's Kobe, good luck with the 12th pick. Yeah, he's going to want to... Same thing with Joe Burrow coming off the injury. Same thing with him. I think if he wins, there's a much better chance he leaves as a champion. If he stays, he might want to come back and try to finish it. But yeah, it could do a deciding factor. What's up, London? Yeah, NFC champions, man. the nerd community homework. I want to see how well Penix does against Michigan. I'm a rooting for Washington. Yeah, he's a good. He did a hell of a job there. Versus Texas. No ice cream. Yeah, no ice cream. Who you think Broncos will get? SA. Dak Prescott, great. Yeah, Lakers beat the Clippers apparently. I didn't really watch, but I heard they won. No idea. If maybe Bo Nix probably. Caleb Williams, Drake May. What's that? There's another one. Oh, maybe the guy from LSU still there. I don't know. Either Trevor Lawrence or Tui Tagovailoa. Pendejo of the day. Caleb Williams should be a Patriot. No way. Both Chicago and Washington passed up on Caleb Williams. Yeah, man, the nerd community sucks, man. I would nominate the Jack. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I heard the Falcons maybe. But now they just fired Arthur Smith, so I don't know now what they're going to do. But I don't know Caleb Williams, how he would do with Matt Eberflutz, since he's a defensive-minded coach. I don't know how they would do with him. They wasted no time firing him. Yep. First guy to go. We'll see whoever more people are gonna get fired, most likely tomorrow. We won't mofo. Fields said he loved. Dude, nobody cares about Fields' opinion. It's about what the front office wants to do, Giovanni. I'm hearing Jim Harbaugh to supposedly that's the plan. Especially if they win tomorrow night. Eric Bieniemy, yeah. Oh, that could be a possibility, especially if Ron Rivera gets fired. Dallas Cowboys got Green Bay, yeah. At least you have to deal with Rodgers, so the curse should be over with Green Bay. You guys should win that game for sure. If Rodgers was there, you guys would be screwed, but you guys should be able to beat Jordan Love. Packers defense bad. I think our offense should move out at will. Yeah, you guys should win that game. Fields did a goodbye thing today at Chicago. Yeah, same thing as Derrick Henry with Tennessee. Fields already talked to Ryan Poles and said, I don't know, Giovanni. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Like I said, you guys are known for passing on quarterbacks, so it's possible you guys do it again. We might get at least 2 home games. Yeah, we'll see. Fields has no decision if he's staying or leaving. Pure business with exactly, mofo, exactly. Derrick Henry said good. Yeah, Derrick, yeah. I think the Bears should keep Justin Fields. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know if he's a good pocket quarterback. It's been 3 years. I don't know. I feel like by now he would show it. Usually by year 3, they show it, man. Wilson won a Super Bowl in year 2. Tom Brady won a Super Bowl his first year starting. Rodgers, year 3, won a Super Bowl. Marino made a Super Bowl year 2. Joe Burrow, year 2, made a Super Bowl. Usually by year 2, year 3, they show it. Yeah, 50-50. Passing on Marvin Harrison would be a tough. I'm not sure about Caleb Williams. He could be a bust. Damn. I mean, the only thing I would is that what's his face? Lawrence was having the same hype, and he doesn't look that good.
I will say that, London. I will say that. 8-7 hot. Dude, you ate sausage? Eat cheeseburgers. Stroud took team to playoffs. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Right away, they should show it. So you're saying Fields should just find another. I'm not. Giovanni. I'm not saying go work at McDonald's and flip cheeseburgers and fries. Go to the Falcons. There's other teams. I'm not saying his dream of playing in the National Football League is over, just with Chicago. But again, London made a great point. A lot of people were hyped 3 years ago. We had a lot of the same hype for Trevor Lawrence. They were calling him the Prince. And now the only crown he might get if he goes out for lunch to Burger King. So London did make a good point. I think maybe it's a better quarterback. Drake May, even Michael Penix, possibly. Sonic eating sausage. Yeah, Sonic, Jesus Christ, 7 sausage? Texans don't even got good team. Yeah, didn't they lose like a good wide receiver? I know they got Nico Collins and Dalton Schultz, but didn't they have another wide receiver that they lost for the season? I could be wrong, but I just get that same feeling about Caleb Williams, just like, yeah. Yeah, I mean, and then Andrew Luck wasn't a bust, but he retired so quick. So I don't know. It could be true. Tank Dale. Okay, that's the receiver they lost from Houston, Tank Dale. No, Trevor Lawrence was sunshine from that movie. Remember Zach Wilson is better than Caleb Williams. I beg you pardon? Sonic coming out the... Lawrence will definitely remember the Titans. Pendejo, he for sure will, man. Oh, my Lord. Yeah, Doug Peterson, too. He couldn't develop Carson Wentz, and now he's not developing Trevor Lawrence. Yeah, man. I don't know Giovanni, man. Oh, man. You're coming out of the closet for having sausage. Oh, yeah. Maybe in a few minutes I'll get off and start watching Collision. The quarterback I feel bad for the most is Trey Lance. Yeah, same thing years ago happened to that other guy, Josh Rosen. Same shit with Ham happened. Zach Wilson gonna get traded? Probably. Have a feeling about the Cowboys. I really think it's our year. We'll see, London. Packers fans think Jordan Love is their future. He will never win a Super Bowl. Let's see. I like how Dick and CD has been playing. Tony Pollard getting better week by week. Yeah. Your problem is when you play on the road. You see Pat kind of mad? Yeah. He's mad at the executives. I think what's going on with that show, a lot of like the older like males that watch that show, because my father tells me this, they're like, there's no star power on that show. And then AJ Hawk is the only star power, but he doesn't have the personality. So you're coming off Shannon Sharp and Stephen A, and you're watching a punter, which I love Pat McAfee, and AJ Hawk, fantastic Super Bowl winner, but lacks personality, again, compared to Shannon Sharp and Stephen A. And then you got these other guys, Ty Smith, Connor Boston, and Tone Dix. Who the fuck are those guys? I think a lot of the older males, like 35 and older, are struggling connecting with the Pat McAfee show, including some of the executives at ESPN. Either Trevor Lawrence, or Tua Tagovailoa got pendejo of the day.
But Love owns the Bears. Yeah, Jesus Christ. Oh, the Packers, man. When's the last time Chicago beat Green Bay? Dude, what the fuck happened? Why can't I scroll down? Tony Pollard made a contesting catch on a linebacker who got it's Pat fault for take. Yeah, exactly. I think that was more of a YouTube show. It's like if the sports theory goes to ESPN, people are gonna be like, why should we listen to these guys? Even though they're fantastic, the male that's like 55 years old, they're gonna be like, I'm supposed to listen to these two guys. People want former players to talk football. They don't want like us, the podcasters, the YouTubers to talk about it. They actually want to hear from former players or former coaches. And I think that's the problem. They're like, a punter? And who's the fuck are these pendejos over here? Connor Boston and Ty Schmidt and Tone Diggs. It's kind of the same thing, low key, because they still show it on YouTube as well, Kobe. Just like Conor McGregor said, who the fuck is that? Pat was better off on YouTube. At least I got Connor Ballard. One of Pat friends shit himself. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that on a few months ago. Ty Schmidt shit on his pants. That shit was hilarious. Yeah, because he said that Jimmy Kimmel was on the what is it, a Epstein report or some shit like that, and then what's his name, Jimmy Kimmel threatened to sue both McAfee and Rogers, and I think that could also threaten to possibly threaten ESPN to be sued as well. How about CeeDee Lamb ending the season with 1,749 yards? Yeah, I think they lit a fire under his ass. Remember Sherman said he wasn't like a top 5 receiver? Ever since Richard Sherman said those comments, he lit a fire under his ass. It was true. He's on the list. The lost got exposed. Yeah. Yeah, so I don't even think they could sue them anymore. I don't know, man. But I do think Rodgers, like, I don't know. He got to keep it sports, or at least they got to put him on the YouTube thing, because Rodgers is like a conspiracy theory. So sometimes ESPN doesn't like that shit, I think. So if I was McAfee, I would just put Rodgers on the YouTube version, which is like the final hour of the show. You still got J.J. Watt on Wednesdays and Nick Saban on Thursdays. Put those on ESPN. I was not happy when Pat said sorry the next day. Yeah. And you saw he's not wearing the fucking tank tops anymore. Now he's starting to wear like dress shirts. Rodgers is always starting drama. Yeah. So technically Rodgers said that he did. I mean, I think they're gonna sue him for defamation, which you can't do it anymore, but CeeDee Lamb keeps getting better year after year. This stats keep, yeah, man, he does. Yeah, maybe he does want to be a politician. I don't know. I don't know, man. But he keeps talking about Anthony Fauci, whatever the fuck his name, what's his name? Antonio Fauci. He keeps talking about him. He's always trying to take shots at the vaccine, and it's like, dude, it's been 3 years. Let it go. No, tomorrow's the college championship. Michigan versus Washington. What tournament for Dak Prescott with 36 passing yards, 36 touchdowns, and almost 70 complete percentage. Yeah, man, 36. That's pretty good. Pat needs to come back to the. Yeah. No, I don't know how the fuck. It's 5 years, $85 million, and you're only like fucking 3 months into the contract.
They would have to. I don't know how the fuck. I guess you could do a buyout, but I don't know. But I think he would re-sign with FanDuel probably. I don't know the WWE stuff. I don't like. I don't think he likes the traveling to SmackDown every week. I think that was a big problem why he stopped doing it. Oh damn! So Jaden Daniels was at the Raiders locker room. That's a good sign for you guys, maybe getting Jaden Daniels. The Rams might win that game because of the experience. Remember when Dak said he wouldn't throw more than 10 interceptions? He did, man. He was celebrating with Antonio Pierce. Nice. The Buccaneers, Eagles are trash. Although Mofo thinks the Eagles are going to win. Didn't Pat say College Game Day may not bring him back? He signed a 2-year deal which expires this year, but my guess is he's going to come back. They might trade up to get Jaden Daniels. They could. I think he's going to come back. I think he likes doing the football more. If he has to choose, he's going to choose football over wrestling. Dak Prescott didn't even wear the NFC Championship. He said he wants a bigger than that. Nice. Nice, man. He's focused. Yeah, I don't know about Pat McAfee, man, on WWE. That might be finished. Maybe like an appearance here or then, but no longer a full-time. I think the Raiders trade up with the Chargers. Remember, Chargers are in cap. They are. Saturday, Sunday, Monday next week. What? He's locked in for the playoffs. He wants exactly. I hear people think Pat gonna. No, they say he's annoying. That's what I heard. He's annoying. And a lot of people, like I said, the older fans, like 35, 37 older, they're like, a punter's gonna give me my football knowledge. They don't like that he's a punter. I want you to replace Kevin Patrick's an idiot. They gotta try to hire that one guy. What's his name? He does boxing now. I think on the Zone. I forgot what his name is. The guy that says "Mamma Mia." They're going at it like a carpenter and what do you think? They're going at it like a carpenter and a dentist, tooth and nail. There you go, Mauro Ranello. There we go. Yeah, I think he's doing boxing for the Zone. You know who's all the fucking former WWE commentators are doing combat sports. I think Jimmy Smith is doing MMA. Jonathan Coachman, remember Tosh Grisham? They're both doing boxing along with Mauro Ranello. Jalen Hurts ended the regular season with 23 touchdowns. Yeah. He took a step back along with Justin Herbert. Those two guys took a massive step back this year. Jalen Hurts and Justin Herbert. Did he really? The same stats? They keep fucking taking turns, right? Winning that division. Dallas and Philadelphia. Occasionally they have like the Giants and the Commanders, but it's mostly 1 year Philly wins it, the next year Dallas wins it. I think WWE should hire Sir Cardinal. Yeah, Blaze McCoy for sure. Sir, yeah, fucking that would be good. At the point is Dallas and Philadelphia. Yeah. Yeah, they keep flipping the last few years. 1 year Dallas, the next year Philadelphia. They keep flipping. Yeah, man, I have cheeseburger diarrhea tonight. I'm so apologize. So are you hyped for The Rock?
Yeah, but I don't know whether I don't know when they're gonna do it. There's rumors they might do it at Australia, which I don't, that might be a bad business move because it would be like at 5 a.m. here in the U.S. Cheeseburger diarrhea. Yeah, man, better don't shit yourself. Magic retire. Yeah, they're gonna retire Shaq because that's all I've been here. Yeah, you're in the restroom. Jesus Christ, Lord have mercy. Yeah, they just haven't announced. Like they kind of teased it. They haven't announced it for sure, but there's rumors it might not even be at WrestleMania. Roman will win, yeah. But I don't know, man. Australia at 5 a.m. I don't know if that's a good business move. You might want to do that like at fucking prime time. Tarasca Hernandez went to, I saw that. He went to the Dodgers. I saw that. Only bad things in Australia. Yeah. I heard they might be able to fill in 70,000 people. But yeah, I don't know. A lot of people are saying that it's not a good business move to have it in Australia because of the time. At 5 a.m., I'm waking up to take a piss. Yeah, no, it's a terrible business move. But I'm tired of Kobe. I'm ready for the playoffs. So, yeah, me too, man. The weather is LA is bad. It's been cold and windy all week. Yeah, man, a lot of weird shit going on. Were you guys part of the ocean getting all fucked up and the waves coming out like a tsunami? I saw like a lot of places in California, the waves were crazy. And then there was a tornado in Florida. And there was aliens supposedly. And what the fuck's going on? You know, we always get some bullshit at the start of the year. You guys realize that? We always get something weird at the start of the year. I think people will wake up though because it's, I don't know, London, because, I beg your pardon, I don't know, Kobe. I don't know. Stafford, his former team in Detroit, Mike McCarthy. Yeah, the tsunami killed 9 people. Yeah, man, I don't know, man. A lot of weird shit going on. What the hell's going on with the freaking weather? I don't know, London. Yeah, they said there were aliens on New Year's Day at the mall in Miami. 10-feet creatures, supposedly. And the entire Miami police department was at the parking lot, supposedly. Like about 50 police cars. Geez, out here in Vegas, we getting invaded. Oh, yeah, didn't you guys, back in the summer, some spaceship crashed into somebody's backyard? And same shit, you guys had 10 feet creatured. Yeah, 2023 being was, yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. And then what about that airplane that like the door just fell? What the hell? Some airplane's door fell in the middle of the flight. They had it's weird. It's weird, man. A lot of weird shit happened to start off the year. It was a Mexican family that got their backyard crashed. Oh, really? I heard their news reporter went back to the house and nobody answers the door anymore. They said they like might have low-key moved without they just moved like without like moving their furniture and their stuff. They just moved out. They're saying they probably pay them money to leave. Did you hear about the clown? I didn't hear that. People are fighting for cops. Tornado in Florida, that is rare. I saw cop shortage from what? Wait, there's a cup shortage. Yeah, they probably pay them. What about that one lady from the airplane? Remember, that is not a real human being. And now she's just taking interviews and she says, oh, I just overreacted. It's all weird. There was like a tsunami, like, and the waves were going crazy. And they were going all the way out to like the city and it was flooding. And I think, doesn't the Pacific Ocean tie Japan and California somehow? And there was a fucking tsunami in Japan. And I think that's why it's, even though they're so far away, it's the same ocean. So it might have fucked up California. I don't know. Clowns are scarier than aliens. I beg your pardon. She lied probably. It's like a drinking cup. You put water and walk with it. They sold out and people for... Oh, you're talking about the air cups? The air ups? Aliens are Geo. I beg your pardon. They call them king waves. The king waves are back this week. Yeah, there was an earthquake or some shit in Japan, and then it caused a tsunami as well. Aliens are... Now the biggest talk is Cat Williams exposing everyone and hallowed at the Shannon Sharp podcast. Dude, I think they're saying he's about to break the record possibly and beat out Joe Rogan for views. That shit's crazy. Shannon Sharp? Holy frijoles. Nick Wright made his NFC. I saw that. He got Dallas winning the NFC. Hollywood. He has the Dallas Cowboys beating the... I saw that. But London, he got a tattoo of the Chiefs going 17-0 in the summer. Don't get too excited, buddy. He got a tattoo of the Chiefs 17-0, and then they lost their first game of the season. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap it up in about 2 minutes. I'm glad I don't got hurricanes. Yeah, London, I wouldn't get too excited, man. The same motherfucker that got a 17-0 tattoo of the Chiefs. My Super Bowl is Ravens. Man, the fucking color shit, right? I don't know, man. I think they might fucking switch it because people are catching up to it. Pat McAfee already talked about it on his show, about the color. Yeah, 49ers, because they're going to go 2 to 3 weeks without playing a real game. I don't know, man. Rams low-key could upset San Francisco. They could. I'm your... All right, guys, I'm going to... One more minute. I'm going to get off in 1 minute. 1 minute. I'm going to get off soon. If they switch it, give me Cowboys Bills. What about Cowboys Ravens? I don't know. Maybe just one though. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna get off. Yeah, it was a good show. Yeah, it was. I don't know, man. Maybe they pick one. Like the Cowboys or the Ravens, but not both of them. I mean, the 49ers or the Ravens. All right, guys, I'm going to call it a night. I think it is. I don't know. I haven't seen the card, Kobe.